Here are 13 quick dinner ideas you can make in minutes with little to no cooking. Maybe you just got home from work, spent the day looking after someone else, or you're retired now and simply don't have the energy to cook the way you once did. These meals are quick, satisfying, and require little to no chopping. Let's start with an alternative to a meal many people loved, until the main ingredient got expensive. Smoked mackerel and avocado toast. For years, smoked salmon was one of those simple meals people could put together in minutes. These days, though, it's become expensive enough that many people simply don't buy it as often anymore. This version uses smoked mackerel instead. It costs less and has a similar rich flavor. Take a slice of bread and mash a small amount of avocado over the top using a fork. Lay a piece of smoked mackerel on top of the avocado. Add a squeeze of lemon if you have one. That's the whole meal, and your wallet will thank you too.
Chicken and avocado toast. This one offers another option if fish is not your favorite. Take a slice of bread and mash some avocado over the top with a fork. Lay a few slices of deli chicken on top of the avocado. Add a sprinkle of black pepper if you would like. If you're watching your salt, look for a lower sodium deli chicken, since regular deli meat can run high. The chicken gives you lean protein, and the avocado helps keep you full and satisfied longer than bread alone ever could. It is simple, it is filling, and that is all there is to it.
Sardines on rye toast. Sardines make for a meal that's about as simple as dinner gets. Open a can and drain them well. Lay a few on a slice of rye toast. Add a small pat of butter, either on the toast first or melted right over the sardines. That's it. Sardines have always been one of the most affordable, no-fuss proteins around. The kind of food that's kept people fed well through hard times for generations. They're also lower in mercury than bigger fish like tuna, and they give you calcium for your bones, along with that steady protein. Pour yourself a cup of black coffee on the side if you'd like, and dinner is done. Sometimes the simplest combination is the one that lasts the longest.
Adult Lunchable. For several seniors today, the adult Lunchable is a favorite lunch and dinner too. It feels more like arranging than cooking. Take 3 or 4 slices of turkey or roast chicken from the deli. Add a slice or 2 of cheese. Add a small handful of whole grain crackers. Add some grapes or apple slices on the side. If you're watching your salt, look for lower sodium deli meat. It makes a difference. And if chewing is an issue, skip the crackers and use soft bread instead. Don't like turkey? Use ham, chicken, or even leftover rotisserie meat. And can we admit something? Sometimes that's exactly what dinner should feel like.
Chickpea and tuna salad. If you usually reach for beans, this version is worth a try. Open a can of chickpeas and drain them. Open a can of tuna and drain that too. Open a can of diced tomatoes and drain those as well. Mix everything together in a bowl. Add a splash of olive oil and vinegar, then stir gently. The chickpeas bring fiber that keeps your digestion steady, and the tuna brings the kind of protein your body actually holds on to. If mercury is a concern, you can swap the tuna for canned salmon or sardines, and the meal still works the same way. No knife, no cutting board, no mess.
Cereal for dinner. Some nights, even the thought of assembling a no-cook meal feels like too much. On those nights, a bowl of cereal can be the answer. Pour your favorite cereal into a bowl and add milk. If you have Greek yogurt on hand, stir in a spoonful for extra protein. Add a handful of nuts or seeds if you want something to hold you over longer. The cereal gives you comfort, and the add-ins give you staying power. It is not fancy, but it is dinner,
And that is enough. Cottage cheese and fruit. This is another good option for a lighter dinner night. Spoon a cup of cottage cheese into a bowl. Add fruit on top. Fresh berries, canned peaches, or banana slices all work well. Drizzle a small amount of honey over the top if you would like a little sweetness. If you want extra protein and fiber, sprinkle a teaspoon of chia seeds or ground flaxseed over the top. And if you are not in the mood for something sweet, there are savory options instead. Cottage cheese works just as well with canned salmon, tuna, scrambled eggs, or even avocado. Cottage cheese feeds your body protein slowly over several hours, so you stay full longer than you would expect from something this simple.
Canned fish and bagged salad. This one takes almost no effort at all. Open a can of tuna, salmon, or sardines and drain it well. Open a bag of pre-washed salad greens and pour some onto a plate. Place the fish on top. Add a drizzle of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon if you have one. That's it. This meal gives your body real protein to hold on to, the kind that helps keep your strength steady instead of leaving you tired an hour later. Sardines have soft bones you can eat. If you're concerned about mercury, swap tuna for salmon or sardines. They're much lower. Let's be honest, dinner doesn't get easier than that. If you don't have lemon, a splash of vinegar works. No olive oil? Any oil works. No salad? Crackers work too. Tuna and white bean bowl.
This one is a little heartier than the others, but it still comes together quickly. Open a can of tuna and drain it well. Open a can of white beans and rinse them under water. Mix them in a bowl. If chopping feels like too much that night, skip the fresh vegetables and use a handful of pre-washed greens instead. Add a drizzle of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. Together, the tuna and beans give you protein and fiber in the same bowl, which helps keep your energy steady instead of dropping off later in the evening. It's a filling dinner, and you still never stood at the stove.
Greek yogurt bowl.
Some nights, a big dinner doesn't sound good at all, and that's perfectly fine. Spoon a cup of plain Greek yogurt into a bowl. Add a handful of berries or banana slices. Stir in a spoonful of peanut butter if you'd like. That's it. Even on a lighter night, this bowl still gives your body real protein to work with, the kind that helps keep your muscles strong over time. It's soft, it's filling, and that's really the whole point of this video.
Couscous bowl. For the folks who are familiar with it, you already know how easy this one is. For everyone else, couscous is just a small, soft grain that cooks in minutes without ever needing a stove. Pour hot water over a cup of couscous and let it sit for a few minutes until it softens. Stir in frozen peas, a small handful of dried fruit, and a few chopped dried apricots if you have them. There is no stove involved, and you never have to stand over a pot. The peas and dried fruit add fiber that helps keep your digestion comfortable, especially on nights when you're not eating much else. Just hot water and a little patience, and you barely lifted a finger to make it happen. Chickpea tuna salad wrap.
This one takes a small amount of extra effort, but it's worth it. Open a can of chickpeas, drain them, and press down on them gently with a fork until they break apart. Stir in some drained tuna, a spoonful of mayonnaise or plain Greek yogurt, and a squeeze of mustard. Spread the mixture onto a soft tortilla and roll it up gently. If chopping vegetables to add inside feels like too much, leave them out. The chickpeas and tuna together give you a meal that holds you over, plant and animal protein working side by side. The wrap still holds together fine without the extra vegetables, and so will you. savory yogurt bowl. This version turns yogurt into something that feels more like a real dinner. Spoon a cup of plain Greek yogurt into a bowl. Stir in some garlic powder and dried dill. If you would like, add a small handful of pre-cut vegetables from the produce section, the kind that are already washed and chopped for you. Drizzle a little olive oil over the top. This bowl is gentle on your stomach and still gives you the protein you need to feel steady through the evening. The flavor turns savory instead of sweet. The effort stays the same, which is to say, almost none.
Tuna and avocado salad.
This one feels a little more like a dinner you'd order somewhere, but it comes together with almost no work at all. Open a small can of tuna and drain it well. Slice half an avocado and lay it on a plate. Add a few cocktail tomatoes, sliced in half if you'd like, or left whole if cutting feels like too much. Sprinkle a small handful of feta cheese over the top. Add a light drizzle of your favorite dressing. Serve with a slice or two of bread on the side. The tuna and feta both bring real protein to the plate, and the avocado helps keep you full and satisfied through the evening. It's the kind of plate that feels like a real dinner, even though almost nothing here needed cutting at all.
Hummus and vegetable bowl.
For the folks who already love hummus, you know exactly how good this one is. For everyone else, hummus is a soft, creamy dip made from chickpeas, and it works just as well as a meal as it does a snack. This one's for the nights you'd rather skip meat altogether. Spoon a generous helping of hummus into a bowl. Add a small handful of pre-cut vegetables from the produce section, the kind that come already washed and chopped. Cucumber, bell pepper, or baby carrots all work well. Add a few olives if you have them on hand. Drizzle a little olive oil over the top. It still gives you real plant protein, along with fiber that helps keep your digestion steady. It's filling, it's plant-based.
No-cook egg salad.
Buy a package of pre-peeled, hard-boiled eggs from the refrigerated section, so there is no boiling involved at all. Take 2 or 3 eggs and press down on them gently with a fork until they break apart. Stir in a spoonful of mayonnaise or plain Greek yogurt. Add a squeeze of mustard if you like a little tang. Spread it over soft bread or eat it straight from the bowl with a fork. No one is judging you either way. Eggs give you steady protein, and they are gentle to chew, which matters more than people realize once chewing starts to feel like work. Mashing with a fork takes far less effort than chopping with a knife.
You don't need a lot of energy to feed yourself or the people you love.
Some of these meals come together in under a minute. Others may take a little time, but never much. What matters most is that you have real options now. Ones that work, even on the nights cooking feels like too much. If one of these quick dinner ideas for seniors stood out to you, give it a try this week. Just one. And if you know someone else who could use a night off from cooking, share this video with them. If this helped you, give it a like. It really does help more than you'd think. And if you want more simple, practical ways to make life a little easier, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.